Hello, good morning. Thank God it's Friday. I know it's on a lot of people's minds, but the day's just started. You still have work to do. Welcome to Off the Press. Part of that work is to know what's making the headlines in our newspaper review. So let's get started. We have The Punch and The Nation for now. Of course, more papers will be coming in. My name is Felicity Ezewike. The Punch newspaper has a couple of headlines. Obasanjo, NUT, ASU lament rising number of out-of-school children. That's the screamer on the front page. It has this comment from ASU president. What we see is a cycle of illiterate parents giving birth to illiterate children, who in turn produce illiterate children. It's captured on the front page of the Punch newspaper. We also have internally displaced people, mostly women and children, complaining over food in Maiduguri. We brought you that story earlier if you watched our news, but it's captured here in case you miss it. That's the front page of the paper for you this morning. You can see the screamer on here, and of course the picture of the IDPs on the front page. Let's see what other headlines are there that you might not see so clearly, even if I turn it to you. Sign African Trade Agreement, panel tells Buhari. You find details of that story on page 4 of the paper. Pandef Benue community reject Ruga settlements for headsmen. Lagos Council seeks to call Falana as witness in Evans' trial. That's on page 3. Why would they want to be calling son Falana? Well, we'll see what's on page 3 of the paper. Just one flip, actually. You get to see what it's all about. The Lagos State Prosecuting Council is looking to get Falana on the stand. Read details. FG states LGs share 3.14 trillion naira from Federation account in 5 months. Man in court for beheading wife in Ekiti State. This is a rather sad one. Ondo kidnappers demand 2 million naira ransom from victim's family. I beg your pardon for that noise. Bandits, kidnappers killed 310 Nigerians in May. That's according to a report. Let's see who that report is from. I'm just giving you tips so you go check for yourself. That's on page 47 of the paper. Let's see what it's about. Who is giving that report? Okay, details of that is on the back page of the paper. It's there for you to take a look at a little later. We go Lai Mohammed to appear in court over MBC 2.5 billion naira fraud case. And then there's something on Alafin Adams Adebanjo decry headsmen attack. That's Yoruba Land in Focus. TUC knocks federal government for 24.3 trillion naira debt inflation orders. You find details on page 32 of the paper. We go to the back now, where we have Ibadan Pale on the 2019 general elections. There seem to be a series of meetings now reviewing the activities of the 2019 general election. If you were watching the news earlier, you would have had the story about the INEC and officials that participated in the election. They're trying to review what happened, where their strengths lie, where there are challenges, and see how they can improve on the electoral process. And many would say this is a good thing for us, really. Okay, you have a pictorial reportage here. Traders displaying their wares on the railway line in Oshodi, Lagos. Let me see if you can see that a bit. There you have it. That's the picture on the back page. Of course, you can go get a paper for yourself from the vendor for you to get details. All right, we have The Nation newspaper next for review. We have NLC to governors get set for minimum wage fight. Buhari urges state firms to pay. Falana seeks enforcement of laws. That's on the front page. I'm just going to show you again so you have a clue what's on the front page. There you have it. Hopefully we will get you some of the pictures in a bit. That's The Nation newspaper. That's The Nation newspaper. And then we have VP, government committed to freeing Lear. Others, dignitaries honor Awo in Ibadan. Lai Mohammed is witness in fraud case. How to tackle insecurity by Fayemi. We have federal government states share, mentioned that story previously, the amounts they shared over the month. Air Force troops kill scores of insurgents in Borno, Yobe State. That's also on the front page. You see some of the carnage that occurred. And a recovered armored personnel carrier also on the front page of the Nation newspaper. NLC to governors get set for minimum wage fight. Buhari urges state firms to pay. Okay, we've taken that already. Why Nigeria should sign AFC FTA by panel, and that's the African Continental Free Trade Area. That's the position of a panel this morning. Which of the panels? You might want to go grab a copy of the paper so you can get details for yourself. On the back page of the Nation, as usual, we have Shegu comment and debate. Shegu is talking this morning on insecurity trumps partisanship. Insecurity trumps partisanship. What is it about? You might need to go grab a copy. Handball can't beat silly. What's that about? I think it's a bit of sports for you, an African game and all of it. Go get details for yourself. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue with this program. Just stay with us. All right, good to know you're still with us. We have more papers in now, This Day and Vanguard newspaper. Let's see what they're saying. The screamer on This Day newspaper is, finally, Nigeria to sign African Continental Free Trade Agreement to negotiate conditions for arms. And that's how the Nation is putting it. But I think the Nation has a different caption, why Nigeria should sign that agreement. That's by panel, but This Day is reporting it differently. You might want to check the two reports and see which one you want to go with. 2023 political calculations fueling demonstrations against carry others. We also have a bit of business from major technology, that's Uber, to offer boat services in Lagos. That will come handy, especially with the rains here and everywhere is flooded. I don't know how we survive, really. Well, we do. We're Nigerians. All right, Nigeria set for the highest oil exports to Europe. That's another one for you on the page 9 of the paper. FD denies persecution of Christians. Let's see what else we have here. A quick look at the back of This Day. Hakeem Bello is also here. BRF at 56, the art of making things better. You might want to find out what that is all about, and that's it for This Day newspaper. We're taking about 3 papers now, so you have options. Let's go see what's on the Vanguard newspaper. The front screamer here is driver passengers kidnapped in Ondo. Police meet with Miyetti Allah leaders. Abductors demand 5 million naira ransom to free driver as Alafin others fault security summit. That's another one here for you on the front page. That's the Vanguard. You have a favorite, Mr. and Mrs. Cartoon. We'll definitely take a look at it. We also have IDP's protest in Borno State. FG states share local government share 679.7 billion naira as May statutory allocation. A bit of money matters there. Let's see what's at the bottom. We got NAMA's approval for evacuation on Bini Ore Highway, says Chopper Firm. Now, if you've been following this story, it actually trended on social media at some point because some luxury brand went ahead and tweeted that it was a big wig that didn't want to get stuck in traffic that got a chopper to come and take him. But now a proper report has come out to say the person had a heart attack. Well, we hope that the person got better. Boko Haram now hunts farmers in Borno for leaking information. Details on page 5 of the paper. How Fulani Vigilante will work in Southeast Miyetti Allah. Page 42 is where you'll find details of that. Ogun Police clears Amosun. At the very top of the paper, a bit of Naira watch for you here. Naira depreciates to 360 Naira to a dollar in parallel market. If that catches your fancy, it's on the paper today. Rage of cultists in Lagos. That's a spotlight feature on the Vanguard. Is the part 2 of it. If you've read the first one, this is the part 2. And minimum wage implementation begins soon. Buhari tells workers. That's a reassurance from the presidency there. Oshodi Apapa. Chaos returns as unionist hoodlums take over highway from police. Oga Governor, Saulu, we're looking forward to you doing something about that road. Buhari not persecuting Christians, FG tells British Parliament. A presidential committee man, LCCI, asked Buhari to sign a trade agreement. That's how Vanguard is going with it. For this day, it's a headline for The Nation and the Vanguard newspaper. It's a side story. Let's see what's on the back page before we come to the Mr. and Mrs. Cartoon. You know how we like it. Okay, Vanguard Sports. Rao wants Eagles to finish 100% in Group B. That's Sports. Omerua. I will cherish my first AFCON goal forever. That's a proud Nigerian talking. Barcelona deny Neymar. Somebody is talking about his smoking habit, which is dangerous for him. Sari is talking about how he smokes a number of cigarettes he smokes in a day, which is... The producers will tell you you're liable to die young. It's your choice whether you want to inhale all of that. Chelsea, Arsenal, Leicester hail Nigeria's win over Guinea. Etebo Mikel motivates us on and off the pitch. Madagascar Stadium stampede kills 16. That's a sad one this morning. DR Congo players scrabble for selfies with Salah. When a celebrity comes around, you know what happens. Okay, that's about it on the back page of the Vanguard newspaper. An update for you on what's going on with AFCON is also captured there. As we round things up now, let's take a look at the Mr. and Mrs. Cartoon. We have the Mr. Talking, what's my saying? 10 university undergraduates screamed for help and I responded. Those girls were almost drowned. Their compound was flooded. And the wife talking from the background says, well done, knight in shining armor. One day the result of your compound interest will come out. This couple always, whoever writes that is really doing a good job. All right, that's how we're going to wrap it up today. Hopefully you weren't bored with the headlines. You catch some that you will go read on the papers this morning from your vendors. My name is Felicity Ezewike. Off the Press returns on Monday at 8:30 a.m.